Guys, we have to talk about these outfits from the X-Men's upcoming Hellfire Gala Event. My name is Jinx. I'm a fashion designer and longtime fan of the X-Men, and today we're going to be breaking down all the outfits from the X-Men's upcoming Hellfire Gala Event. Let's get to it. First up is the Hellfire White Queen herself, Emma Frost. So we all know there is no way Emma Frost would be outshined at a gala event that she is the host of. And she is giving us not one, not two, but three different looks. The first look is an oversized fur coat with an icy diamond crown. What I love about this look is that it really embodies Emma's Ice Queen and Frosty character perfectly. Her next look also expands on her past costume looks very well. With elements of her original costume and Generation X looks, this look also stays fresh and in the present and true to where her character is now. Gotta love it. Saving the best for last is a revealing outfit made completely out of diamonds. How perfect is that for Emma Frost? This look complements her power sets perfectly and without a doubt is one of the best looks of the entire Hellfire Gala. Remember, Emma Frost doesn't just slay. She vanquishes. Next up is my favorite X-Men character, Storm. Storm has been a goddess, Queen of Wakanda, headmistress at Xavier's Institute, is currently on Krakoa's Quiet Council, and is rumored to have a major announcement at the gala. Regarding Storm's look, we have some good news and we have some bad news. The bad news is, this look is way too similar to her standard X-Men costume and doesn't feel like anything we haven't seen before. I was expecting to be wowed by something more high fashion and colorful that mirrors something Naomi Campbell would wear, or a more elaborate version of her House of M look or her Queen of Wakanda look. However, the good news is, Storm looks great in anything. Her hair looks amazing, I'm loving the volume. It's giving me Sierra Met Gala vibes, and her weather-powered cape is an impressive new take on this look. And while it's not the wow moment I was expecting, it's Storm, and she always looks uncanny. Next up is Cyclops. To be honest, at first glance, I wasn't too excited about this look, but the more I saw it in other panels, the more I began to love it. Dare I say, this is one of Scott's best looks yet. My favorite part is the see-through red over the abs. This look works really well given at first glance it seems like a very typical Boy Scout Cyclops look. But the more you look at it, the more edgy and provocative it looks. Look at that butt. He's giving Nightwing a run for his money. Another thing I love about this look is that given Cyclops is in a polyamorous relationship with Jean Grey and Wolverine, he is potentially now a part of the LGBT+ community. And I can see subtle shades of that in this look without it coming off as pandering like some of the other looks do, but we'll get into that later. Coming off of Cyclops, next up is Jean Grey, aka Phoenix, aka Marvel Girl. While this is nothing too out of the ordinary from Jean's typical wardrobe, something about this look really makes Jean look regal in a way we haven't seen from her character before. And without a doubt, the best part of this look is the revealing back that transitions into a cape. I also think it's really neat that she's using her powers to revolve gold around her for this look. Next up is Rogue. This look is perfect. While Rogue has had many looks over the years, none have really ever come close to topping her 90s costume. Until now. This look feels like a modernized high fashion version of her 80s costume, and I love how it has this very stealthy look that plays into the characterization of a rogue. But my favorite part of this costume is the green lace on the torso and arms. I could literally see someone like Rihanna wearing this in a music video. But more importantly, this look complements Rogue and does justice to the character and feels like a tribute to the legacy of her costumes over the years. Next up is Captain Britain, aka Betsy Braddock formerly known as Psylocke. So unless you're a comic reader, you might not know that there are basically two Psylocks. The original was a British Caucasian woman named Betsy Braddock, and the other a Japanese femme fatale named Kwannon. They both switched bodies for the majority of their time in comics and recently switched back to the original bodies, with Kwannon being the present-day Psylocke and Betsy being the present-day Captain Britain. While at first I was very apprehensive about Betsy leaving behind the role of Psylocke and taking on the mantle of Captain Britain, I have to say, it's now growing on me, and I really love this look. It reminds me a lot of Ginger Spice's Union Jack dress, while the red war makeup, ribbons, and mental butterflies give this look nods to her time as Psylocke. I'm such a fan of this look, I even put together a look for Black Fae Day that was inspired by this outfit. Next up is the newly crowned Red Queen herself, Kitty Pryde. I honestly don't know how to feel about this outfit. Like, I get it's supposed to reflect Kate's new Red Queen and Marauder roles blended together, but it's too cluttery and all over the place for me. Granted, given a bit more context in comic panels, it does seem a bit more cohesive and I kinda get what they were going for, but still, I feel like there's a missed opportunity here to really play up Kate's Red Queen imagery. Even a quick Google search gives looks that I feel would have been a better fit. With that said, I've never really been a fan of any of Kitty's costumes, so maybe she's right on brand with this look. Next up is X-Corp's Angel and Monet. And you already know I'm in love with these looks. Both of their looks complement each other so well. Monet's edgy black and red design gives me devil vibes, while Angel is a literal angel. Monet's look also gives me Aaliyah vibes, and you know I am so here for it. I also love how both their costumes hint at their darker sides, Penance and Archangel respectively. While also both these looks balance sophisticated and sex appeal, they also both really reflect where both of the characters are in their respective arcs as executives. And while X-Corp has just started, their chemistry as partners is fun to read. I hope they're both each other's date for the gala. Coming straight out of the pages of X Factor is Cyclops and Jean Grey's daughter from the future, Rachel Grey. I have many mixed feelings about this look. Starting with the good, it's very high fashion and reminds me of something Lady Gaga would wear. Like, look at those shoes. If there ever was a warranted yes queen moment, this is it. However, this look looks way too similar to Rachel's Hound costume. The whole point of gala fashion is to wow us, and when superheroes already have larger than life costumes to begin with, the bar is set even higher. And Rachel left me wanting more. Maybe when I see it more in context in comic panels, I'll end up liking it more. Next are the representatives for the upcoming X-Men team. And also, play of the game! Check out Colossus! His outfit is so on point and provocative that I thought he was Mr. Sinister at first glance. This is hands down Colossus's best look, and that's coming from a guy who stole the show in Marvel's swimsuit calendar. Someone send this artist and designer flowers for this. Oh, chef kiss. Mwah! Moving on, we have Sunfire, who is really giving us a very regal look that has been another fan favorite on the internet. Followed by Sync, who's giving us an awesome blend of classic and trippy. I really love how his cloak mirrors his power set. Next is X-23. I know she's currently Wolverine, and this look is supposed to reflect that, but I feel Laura shines when she's embracing her X-23 side, and this look would have been better for me if it would have went more in that direction. Next is Cannonball. While simple, this look really works. I could honestly see him wearing this costume going forward. Next up are the Marauders. Wow, this team really isn't the same with Storm on it, and a lot of these looks are hit or miss here. My favorites are Pyro and Bishop. Like, these outfits I would love to wear in real life, and I'm a sucker for the sophisticated sex appeal looks. I also feel Pyro and Bishop's gala looks elevate them visually in a way we haven't seen before. Moving on to Sebastian Shaw and Banshee, I I can't say the same. Neither of these looks impressed me, given they're another set that are too close in concept to their standard costumes. With that said, I feel Iceman goes exactly the opposite direction. He's wearing a gown, heels, and wings made of ice. And while I would love to wear this look, and I'm a huge fan of men wearing dresses on the red carpet, this feels like pandering because it doesn't really feel like something Iceman would wear. I feel like if Bobby were to play up his sexuality, he would wear an icy blue version of something Lil Nas X would wear, and that would be more in true to character. Another reason I bring this up is because a few more LGBT plus men in this event wear dresses, and some really work, and some feel a bit left field and borderline pandering. But hey, the X-Men are all about evolution, so I'm all for it, and I'm really loving that Iceman gave us something cool and original. Next on the list is Excalibur. Wow, these looks are very elegant. When I first saw this picture, Jubilee caught my eye. I love the color palette, however, I wish her powers played more of a role in the outfit's design. As for Gambit, I see he's showing off his abs like many of the other men at the gala. No worries, cause I'm all for it. I hope he takes off his cloak so we can get a better look at the blazer he has underneath because it looks really cool in this concept art. As for Megan, I love the idea of a fairy princess dress on paper, but this look seems really boring, which is crazy because ask the Winx Club, you could have gone so many different and over the top directions with this. It's a shame. As for Richter, I really like what's going on here. He's really leaning into the druid aesthetic, and the green zebra print with fishnetting undershirt would be so much fun to wear in real life. Plus, I love the eye makeup. I really like the direction they're going with the character. As for Jamie Braddock, this seems incomplete, so I'm gonna hold off judgment until I see more. Next up is New Mutants. I'm really excited about these looks based on the concept sketches, with the exception of Warlock. Everyone is bringing their A game here. Dani looks so majestic with her ensemble. Look at that crown. While there is nothing really to say about Warlock, there is a lot to say about Karma's oversized pink coat. It's by far my favorite look here, and I really dig how the design really mimics her powers. And it's also another look that seems like it would be a lot of fun to wear in real life. Next up is the New Mutants fan favorite, Illyana. And wow, this look is impressive in concept. I can't wait to see it actualized in comic panels because I really think that has a lot of potential to pop and be a hit at the gala. Next is Warpath. This look is very interesting in concept, and seeing it fully rendered and actualized is going to make or break this look. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Next up is X-Force. Seeing how X-Force will be working as security for the Hellfire Gala, it makes sense that they would be wearing black uniforms. However, when you have fan favorites like Wolverine, Sage, Domino, Beast, and Choir, it's a bit of a letdown when you don't get to see them in full gala costumes. Domino has always had amazing fashion sense, and it would have been awesome to see her wear something straight out of Cruella. Maybe Sage could have worn a cyberpunk-inspired outfit, and no doubt Quentin would have made some kind of fashion statement. Oh well, at least we have Xavier representing for the rest of the team. At first, I didn't know what to think of this outfit. It gave me CeeLo Green vibes for some reason, but when I saw it fully realized in comic panels, it looked infinitely better. And as a bonus, Xavier and Magneto have matching silver and gold costumes, which is beautiful. Maybe Magneto is Charles's date for the gala. It sure wouldn't be the first time something like this happened. Next up is the X-Men's very own Suicide Squad, Hellions. These looks are a lot more elegant than I would have imagined, and I like it. Immediately, my eyes went straight for Psylocke's cherry blossom dress. Wow, it looks even better in comic panels. Check out those flowers. With that said, I'm disappointed in Mr. Sinister and Exodus, who somehow looked like watered-down versions of their original costumes. While Havoc's outfit does an amazing job of taking his comic costume and transforming it into something new and fresh for the character. saving the best for last is Mystique. Oh my god, this has to be one of the best dresses from the gala. This beautifully threatening feathered ensemble is a femme fatale explosion of posh and intimidation that only Mystique could pull off. Next up is the most LGBT plus X team on the block, X Factor. And wow, this team wins the award for the best ensemble. Hashtag squad goals. I would honestly wear almost any of these. Well, maybe not Dickens, but hey, we got him to wear a custom suit, so we're making progress. And while I was at first disappointed by Polaris and felt she could have gone above and beyond in her look given her hair is green and already a fashion statement on its own, I ended up being pleasantly surprised and impressed by her look on the cover art and noticed this outfit is completely sheer, leaving very little to the imagination. Next up, we have to talk about Prodigy and iBoy. Wow! These two are gorgeous and look almost otherworldly. These looks are Queen of the Damned level good costumes, and it doesn't feel like pandering. I think this is the breakout moment Iceman was hoping to accomplish with his gown. I think that part of it has to do with these looks complementing each of them both so well. The gold looks so beautiful against Prodigy's skin tone, and iBoy's look complements his mutation to make art. Whereas with Iceman, it felt like the outfit was wearing him instead of him wearing the outfit. And while Prodigy and iBoy are not a couple, they look made for each other in this concept art. I ship it. Speaking of couples, that leaves us with Marvel's leading gay couple, Northstar and Kyle. I really dig these looks. Kyle looks like a prince and Northstar gives me S&M Dominator vibes. I hope we get more scenes of these two at the gala because these are their best looks yet. Next is the X-Men's space team, s.w.o.r.d. First, we've got to talk about Frenzy. I've been a huge fan of her and her fashion sense since the X-Men Legacy run, and her gala dress did not disappoint. This is a goddess level dress I would have expected from Storm. Everything from the cut and the color of the dress, to the shoes, to the makeup, stars across the board, and I can't wait to see more of this look. Next up is Manifold, and I really dig this outfit. It's the best the character has ever looked, and he is giving me Wakanda Forever vibes. Next up is Cora, and while I don't know much about her character, I really like this Sia, Lady Gaga inspired look, and hope to see more from her. Meanwhile, WizKid is giving me Team Flare vibes in all the best ways possible. Another suit I would love to wear in real life. Last but not least is Magneto. As stated before, this look is intended to complement Xavier's, only Magneto's version goes the Sgt. Pepper Lonely Hearts Band route, which oddly enough fits the character better than I would have expected. All in all, good job s.w.o.r.d, mission accomplished. Next is a new X team, Way of X, led by the one and only Nightcrawler. His swashbuckling look didn't do anything for me at first. That is, until I saw it again on the cover art, where he just comes alive in this look. All the looks on this team fall a teensy bit short of being epic. Take Dazzler for example. At first glance, her look seems larger than life. That is until you realize it's mainly her powers doing all the work, and she's worn better outfits in the past in comparison. And this suit is kinda boring without the powers. I was really hoping she would wow us with something straight out of Gem and the Holograms. Next up is an old favorite of mine, Pixie. First off, I love the hair. The butterflies are so on brand, and while I love the lace on the hips and shoulders, I really feel like Pixie could have stepped up her game a bit. When I think of Pixie at a gala, I imagine something fantasy-like around the lines of Lupita Nyong'o's gala ensemble. Moving on to Mercury, I have to say, I really love this chrome holographic nude look. This look definitely is thinking outside the box, however it feels like it's missing something, like shoulder pads or a different hairstyle. But I like it. Moving on to Loa, points for originality. This look reminds me of a hybrid of a lionfish and Kendall Jenner's Met Gala gown. I think this is going to be another one that's going to look really cool when fully realized in comic panels. Last but not least is X-Corp, with some very hit or miss looks. First up is Mastermind, who once again commits the sin of looking too close to his original counterpart. Followed by my all-time favorite X-Men villain, the Black Queen, Selene. So, I want to start by saying I expected Selene to go a bit of a different route, given the boss level looks she's rocked in the past, but the more I looked at this look, the more it works. It looks like Selene is going to be a part of X-Corp now, so seeing her go full-on boss executive dominatrix is perfect. This look reminds me a lot of Lucy Liu's scene in Charlie's Angels, which makes me love it even more. Next up is Multiple Man. I feel like this costume leans more superhero costume than gala costume, and actually reminds me a lot of Green Lantern. Last but not least is Sunspot. Wow, check out this look. I wonder how he manages to keep his clothes on the whole night. Jokes aside, I really think this is a neat take on the character's design.
And that's it. But who knows? We may end up seeing more looks from other X-Men at the gala. Let me know who your favorites were in the comment section below. And did you agree with my critique? If so, consider following my fashion brand on Instagram at house.of.oj. See you all at the Hellfire Gala. Me, Jinx, signing out.